So still on the application of linear equations, so let's have geometry related problems. So let's have the first example. So the base of an isosceles triangle is 6 centimeters shorter than its equal sides. If the perimeter is 87, find the length of the base. So I have the first example. If we say isosceles triangle, this is a triangle with two equal sides. Let's say this side is equal to this side. So let's say the equal sides will be x. We have the base, according to the problem, the base of an isosceles triangle is 6 centimeters shorter than its equal side. So if the equal side's dimension is x, that will be x minus 6, that is the dimension of the base. We have the perimeter of the triangle is 87 centimeters as given. So if we say perimeter, basically that is the sum of the sides. So perimeter is equal to x plus x plus the base. We have the perimeter is equal to 87 equal to, we have x plus x plus the equivalent of the base is one of the equal side, or dimension of the equal sides minus 6. So this is 87 equal to 3x minus 6. So this is 3x equal to 87. So transpose, that will be plus 6 is equal to 93. So dividing both sides by 3, we have the dimension of the equal side to be 93 divided by 3 is 31 centimeters. But this is not the required. We are looking for the length of the base. The length of the base is equal to x minus 6. So this is the same as 31 minus 6. The dimension of the base is equal to 25 centimeters. So this will be our answer. So let's have an example. So three circles are tangent externally. So the distances between their centers are 58 meters, 63 meters, and 81 meters. Find the radius of the largest circle. So we have three different circles. So why do we have three different sizes of circles? For a reason, the center-to-center distances are also three different values. We have 58 meters, 63 meters, and 81. So for example, we have this distance. Let's say the radius of the smallest circle will be R1. The radius of the medium circle will be R2. And then we have the radius of the largest circle will be radius number 3. So these are the center-to-center distances. So we have the distance between the smallest circle and the medium circle. Center-to-center distance is R1 plus R2. So which among these three will be the distance R1 plus R2? This is a small circle plus a medium. So we will assume that R1 plus R2 will be the smallest distance or the shortest distance. That is 58 meters. Then we have, this is radius number 1. Radius number 1 plus radius number 3. This is a small circle, or the radius of the small circle plus the radius of the largest circle. So we assume that to be a medium value. So we assume that to be 63 meters. Since a short distance plus, let's say, the longest, or that is the longest radius on the problem. Then we have the third equation, or the third distance, that is r sub 2 plus r sub 3. So we assume this to be the longest distance, 81, since that is a medium circle plus the largest circle. Or we are adding the radii of a medium circle and the largest circle. So we have three equations, three unknowns. So we have, we may eliminate, for example, we may eliminate radius number 1 on the first two equations. So this is R1 plus R sub 2 is equal to 58. That is the first equation. Second equation is radius number 1 plus radius number 3 is equal to 63. So we subtract to eliminate R1. So this is R1 minus R1 is 0. We have R sub 2 minus R sub 3 is equal to, what is 58 minus 63, that is equal to negative. Okay, we have negative 5. Then I will be having the equivalent of radius number 2 equal to, we transpose R sub 3 on the other side. This is negative 5. That will be plus radius number. This is radius number 3. So we substitute the equivalent of radius number 2 on the third equation. So our third equation is R sub 2 plus R sub 3 is equal to 81. What is the equivalent of R sub 2? That is negative 5 plus radius number 3 plus radius number 3 is equal to 81. So we'll be having R3 plus R3, this is twice of R sub 3 equal to 81 plus 5, that will be equal to 80 or 86. So dividing both sides of the equation by 2, we have the radius of the largest circle, 86 divided by 2 is equal to, this is now equal to 43 meters. So this will be our answer. Alright, so let's have mixture problems. Mixture problems. So usually, if you are solving mixture problems, all you have to do is express every term in terms of the concentration of one component of the given mixture. So let's have this example. How much of a 90% solution of insect spray must a farmer add to 200 cc or 200 cubic centimeters of a 40% insect spray to make a 50% solution of insect spray? So we have initially, based on the given, we have a 40% solution and its volume is equal to 200 cc or 200 cubic centimeters. Then we are to add. So we are to add a solution. So what is the percentage of that solution? It is a 90% solution, but we don't know the volume. Okay, unknown volume. And the required resulting mixture should be 50% in concentration, 50%, and what will be the total volume or the final volume? The final volume is your initial volume, 200 cubic centimeters, plus the added volume of the 90% solution. So this is how we solve mixture problems. We should express every term in terms of the concentration of the one component of the mixture. So we have our equation that is 40% or 0.4 of 200. We are adding 90%. This is 0.90 of an unknown volume, and the resulting concentration is 0.5 of our total volume, 200 plus the additional volume. So what is 0.4 of 200? This is 80, plus 0.9 of the volume equal to 0.5 of 200 is 100 plus 0.5 of the volume. So this is 0.90 of B, then transpose minus 0.9 of B is equal to 100 minus 80. So we're having 0.4 of the volume is equal to 20. So dividing both sides of the equation by 0.4, so the volume required is equal to, what is 20 over 0.4? That is the same as 50 cubic centimeters. And the concentration of this volume should be 90%. We are adding 50 cubic centimeters or 50 cc with a concentration of 90%. To have a result of a 50% solution of insect spray. So this will be our first example. And so let's have our second example. So a 700-pound alloy containing 50% tin and 25% lead is to be added with the amounts of pure tin and pure lead to make an alloy which is 60% tin and 20% lead. Determine how much pure tin must be added. So again, let us express each component. Okay, or let us have an equation expressing the percentage of each component. So first, let us focus on the tin. So initially we have a 50% tin of a 700 pounds alloy. Then what is we are to add pure tin. This is 100%. We don't know the volume, let's say X. Why is it 100%? Since according to the problem, it is we are to add pure tin. So pure tin means that is a 100% tin. We are also adding a lead. So this is, let's say the volume of the lead is Y. This is pure lead. So if we are to ask how many percent of tin is lead, so that is basically 0%. 0% tin since that is a lead. Okay? And the resulting mixture should be, according to the problem, the resulting mixture should be 60% tin. So it should be 60% tin. And what will be the total? This time it is in terms of weight. The total weight is the initial weight 700 pounds. We are adding pure tin. We are adding pure lead. This is our first equation. So we have this is 50%. That is 0.5 of 700 plus 100% of pure tin plus 0% tin because it is pure lead. That is equal to 60% tin. The final mixture should be 60% tin. That is 0.6 of the total weight, that is 700 plus X plus Y. So if you have to simplify by this 0.5 of 700, this is 300, 50, this is plus X, this is now 0. What is 0.6 of 700? That is equal to 420 plus 0.6 of X plus the 0.6 of Y. So we may simplify. That is, I will be having what is 350 minus 420, or we may reverse. That is X minus 0.6 of X is 0.4 of X. Then minus 0.6 of Y is equal to 420 minus 300. Minus 350. I will be having one equation. This is 0.x minus 0.6 of Y. What is 420 minus 350? This is equal to 70. So let this be our equation number 1. So that is in terms of the tin. So let us express the given in terms of the lead this time. So for the lead, what is the initial percentage of the lead? That is, we have 25% of the 700 pounds. Then we are adding a 0% lead. Let's say this is X, since we are adding pure tin. How many percent of lead is tin? That is 0%. Then we are adding 100% of Y. This is pure lead. And the resulting mixture, according to the problem, the resulting mixture is 60% tin and 20% lead. So the resulting mixture should be 20% of lead. That is the 20% of the total weight. So what will be our total weight? That is 20%, 0.20, or that is 20% of the total weight. You have 700 plus X plus Y. So this will be our equation. So we are just to have our equation, that is 25%, 0.25 of 700, plus 0% lead, since it is pure tin, plus 100% pure lead is equal to our resulting mixture, that is 20%, 0.20 of 700 plus x plus y. What is 0.25 of 700? This is 170, or 175. This is now 0 plus y is equal to 0.2 of 700 is 140 plus 0.2 of x plus 0.2 of y. So we will be having an equation. This is 0.2 of x, or 0.2 minus y is negative 0.8 is equal to 175 minus 140 is 35. So let this be our second equation. So we can do elimination to compute for the value of x. Take note, we are looking for the value of the pure thing to be added. So from our first equation, there is 0.4 of x plus or minus equation number 1 is 0.4 of x or minus 0.60 of y is equal to 70. Now that is our first equation. Our second equation, that is 0.20 of x. This is again 0.2 of x, 0.2 minus y is 0.8 of y. This is 0.20 of x minus 0.8 of y is equal to 35. So all you have to do is multiply the second equation by 2, then we subtract. Okay, so we are doing elimination. So 0.4 minus 2 times 0.2, that will be 0. Then, okay, we have negative 0.6 minus, okay, that is minus 2 times negative 0.8. It is the same as negative 0.6 plus 1.6. That will give us, okay, 1 or y. Then we have 70 minus 2 times 35 is also 0. So therefore, the value of y is 0. Which means we are not adding a volume of a lead. So if we have now the value of y equal to 0, can we now compute for the value of x? So we have since the value of y is equal to 0, from the first equation, 0.4 of x minus 0.6 of y is equal to 70. So this is 0.4 of x minus 0.6 of 0 equal to 70. So we have the value of x is equal to 70 divided by 0.4. What will be the volume of or the weight of the thing to be added? Okay, what is 70 divided by 0.4? So that is equal to 175 pounds. We are adding 175 pounds of pure thing. So this will be our answer. So we are not adding pure lead. We are not adding pure lead. We are just to add 175 pure tin. So that will be having a final mixture concentration of 60% pure tin and 20% lead. So this will be our answer, 175 pounds.